Typically, when you get with the real estate prospect for the first time, you're going to introduce yourself, talk about your background in the industry, your accomplishments, etc. If you're brand new to real estate, for goodness sakes, talk about your broker and your office and all the experienced veteran professionals who are in your office just one phone call away from answering any question that might arise. All right? Now, Mr. and Ms. Smith, RE/MAX did something several years ago never even attempted by any other real estate company, and that's to construct a nationwide IDX feed so that all MLS listings in thousands of cities and towns, irrespective of the listing brokerage, are on our website, RE/MAX.com. Just like Realtor.com, over 4 million properties. Except in Texas, our website has even more listings than Realtor.com because we show new construction and foreclosures. This live map shows actual searches of consumers looking on RE/MAX.com right now. When consumers search for RE/MAX.com, no matter who owns the listing, leads are generated and sent to a RE/MAX agent that services that area. What that means to you is that at this moment, I'm working with literally scores and scores of buyers who have surfed through my website searching for properties in the past few months. One of them might be just perfect for you. Now, at this point, you're going to have the opportunity to implement and introduce your own personal value proposition. And we all have something slightly different. So you can tell the consumer what is unique about your service. You may have the Joe Smith 3-point sell your house plan. Somebody else might have the Mary Jones 4-point sell your house plan. Somebody else might have the I'll buy your house if it doesn't sell in 30 days myself plan. So we all have something unique. But the bottom line, Mr. and Ms. Smith, we're going to market your home for the best price the market will bear in the shortest amount of time with the least amount of stress and inconvenience on your family. Here's how we intend to do that. In real estate, we know that there are 4 primary critical variables that determine how successful we are in accomplishing our mutual goal. First variable is the location. Well, it's not going to change. It is what it is, but I like yours. You're close to transportation and shopping and retail and so forth. The second variable is the condition of the property. I think your house will show pretty well. I might make a few suggestions, but ultimately I recognize that this is your home, so any sprucing up or additional expense that's incurred will be based on your decision. You're in charge of these decisions, okay? The third variable is the price. I'm sure you've been doing some research and educating yourself, looking around to comparables in your area. I'm going to provide you with a comparative market analysis based on recent trends, activities, and my own personal expertise. But I'm keenly aware that this is your largest asset, probably the largest transaction you'll engage in this year, if not your lifetime. So you're going to make this decision. You're in charge of this. The fourth variable is really the only thing that your real estate company is in charge of. Whichever realtor you select to represent, they're going to determine whether or not you get the maximum amount of exposure to the greatest number of potential buyers. That's my plan and what I hope to illustrate to you this evening. Now, we know that 90% of the home buyers do their primary shopping on the internet. For that reason, the very first thing we're going to do is take a number of highly flattering photographs of your house. And through the RE/MAX Design Center, I'm going to create animated web commercials, virtual tours, slideshows, and I'm going to flood the internet with those products, showing your house at its best effort, illustrating rich media content that consumers crave these days. I'm going to post those on the largest real estate portal in Texas, RE/MAXTexas.com. I'm going to post those on the largest, most heavily visited, frequently advertised real estate company website in the world, RE/MAX.com. Over 4 million properties, 2 million unique visitors monthly. Now, I'd like for you to review this chart from Compete.com. These are not my numbers, but Compete is an internet traffic analysis data management map. According to their studies, RE/MAX has clearly more website traffic than all our competitors as the result of our advertising. Over the past several years, we've had well over 1/2 of all real estate advertising on national television. All our competitors dividing up a small piece of the pie, we have the lion's share ourselves. RE/MAX also has about 80% of all syndicated sports talk, business talk, music countdown programming on radio advertising for real estate. We also dot the most heavily traveled freeway interchanges in the state with giant outdoor billboards running 24 hours a day. Altogether, it allows you to provide your customers with the greatest strategic mix of media across all platforms. And remember, RE/MAX is a global organization, over 80 countries worldwide. Wherever people are moving from, East Coast, West Coast, Midwest, people flooding to Texas, those people are probably coming from a market also dominated by RE/MAX. In Texas, more buyers use RE/MAX than any other real estate company, and according to Real Trends 500, we sell more real estate than anyone in the world. Here's an interesting study from the largest association of realtors in the country. Their research indicates that 80% of first-time home buyers connect with their realtor as the result of an online search. First-time home buyers representing as much as 50% of the sales in some markets during this time. What that means to you is that if your property and your realtor do not have top-of-mind internet awareness, it means that your home is essentially hiding from a large number of potential buyers. When you get ready to move, I'm going to have my concierge service at Reliant Energy transfer all your utilities over with one single phone call. No more hours on hold, navigating menus, telling your story to different people. They'll transfer you over all at one single phone call. And since 90% of the home buyers do their primary shopping on the internet, I'll also list your property on my personal website, MikeSummerlin.com, and our local real estate website, AmarillaHomes.com. That's, of course, if we were in Amarillo. In your area, it might be something different. I told you about myself and about my broker earlier, just so you'll know a little bit about the RE/MAX corporate culture. We're highly active in the communities where we live and serve. RE/MAX has donated over $100 million to various charities involving children's health care, fight against breast cancer, and organizations that support our wounded returning military veterans. As a matter of fact, if you choose to list with me, I will be making a donation out of my commission proceeds after the closing to Texas Children's Hospital, if that's all right with you. I'm going to market your home with my undivided attention, use the greatest technology and branding power in the industry to accomplish our mutual goals. But I want you to remember, of the 4 critical variables that determine how successful we are: location, condition, price, you're in the driver's seat the whole way. The 4th variable is the only thing your real estate agent in charge of, is providing you the maximum amount of exposure to the greatest number of potential buyers. That's my value proposition. These are the reasons why I think that we are the best solution for you to quickly and profitably market your home. These are also the reasons that nobody in the world sells more real estate than RE/MAX. Now, unless you have any additional questions, I'd like to get the ball rolling right away. Sign you up tonight. What do you say?